Hi, it's time to get real with Don Woods. It's July 17th, 2009. You know it. I'm excited to have you tune in today. It's my very first time shooting any video, any blog, anything about getting real. Uh, where the concept, the idea, and all of that came from was I was just at a laundromat just today, a little bit ago actually, about 2 hours ago to be pronto, and or exact I should say. And I was talking to a friend, a laundromat attendant there. Her name's April, and I was telling her, I said, I always wanted to do a talk show. I always wanted to have fun with that, interview real life people. And she said, Don, you can like put it on YouTube, record it there at your house, and just your apartment, and just seriously like make it happen. She said that there was one guy who did that every day at 3 o'clock, and people blog him all the time, and he's really famous. And she's like, you can do that too. And I was like, really? I should. And I said, okay, that's it. I'm gonna do it tonight. And tomorrow you'll have to look at type in get real and find it on YouTube. And I said, I'm gonna see if this really works, if this is something that we can keep up. And sure enough, like excitingly enough, it's gonna be something that will happen. And I mean, I'm just excited because I want to talk about real life issues here. I want to talk about, you know, gays. I want to talk about bis. I want to talk about transvestites. I want to talk about, women who've been in abusive relationships, people who've just gotten out of a relationship that they broke up with, or have been cheated on, or been hurt in numerous ways, whether it's verbal even. I mean, as far as just all of that covers, I just want to try and dig into those issues. I want to deal with issues of people who are not currently happy with the people that they're with. I want to deal with issues of, real life stories. What's it like when it hits hard and you lose your job? What's it like in corporate America? I don't want to deal anymore. I think we put so much focus on, like, I love Ellen DeGeneres. I love Bonnie Hunt Show. I love all these different talk shows like Oprah and whatever, but I want to get real life people. I don't want to get people who are famous. If I were to have Brad Pitt here one day, awesome. Awesome. But I want real life people. I want to know what people are really going through, and I want to hit those issues hard. And I want to say, this is what it's like. This is getting real. This is me. This is who I am. This is what, where I feel like, I mean, I want to get people who feel like, okay, this is what the church has said about me. This is what my mom has said about me. This is what my daddy said about me. This is what my husband said about me. My wife said about me. This is what all these people, all my friends have said about me. This is what they all judge me as, what they treat me wrong is. And I want to listen to those things and say, and come behind them and say, okay, well, let's get real. What do you say about yourself? And if they have positive feedback, awesome. If they have negative, let's work through that. Let's get real. Let's try and counsel them, and try and find counselors for them, and try and find them. I want to deal with suicide issues. I want to deal with hard pressed drug addiction issues. I want to deal with those who've been through, Alcohol Anonymous classes, AAA classes, and I just want to deal with those things and hit hard into those things. If we get hippies on here, great. If we get really rich people on here who are all dressed up and got fashion, I want to hear about their stories too. I just want real people who are not famous hitting hard the streets of Omaha, Nebraska, where I live. And I want to start there because that's my home city. That's the city that I feel like I get to walk down the streets every day and see the poor. I get to see the rich. I get to see the best of the best, but I get to see the slums of the slums. And it's such a horrible thing that to think in America, of all places, that here we are, corporate America in the Midwest, stuck in the middle, and we've got this issue of poverty going on right here. And I'm not always saying it's just an issue of poverty with money. I say it's an issue of poverty with kindness sometimes too, because some people are rude to the other people. And I just want to get real about these issues. A little bit about myself. I don't want to keep you long because I don't want my blogs to be too long. I want them to be interesting, short, to the point. And since this is the first one, I do want to let you know about myself. I grew up in a very small town, approximately 100 people. My quick, short, little cute saying is, I moved out that made 99, and for that reason, since there were 99, now I say, okay, my brother's having twins in October, expectedly, and his girlfriend, and so that'll make 101 in that town. But what's even more exciting about all that, more than anything, is that you know I get to do this. That I have the ability to do this, and 3 years from now to even think of everything that I've been through, um, is amazing. I just want to say I've grown up so poor. I grew up so poor. Um, and it's amazing to look at where I am today and say, what I have, all that I have, um, going for me. So I realized I've been through a lot. I've been through the poorness and through the richness and through, I've had a balance. I've been to India and Spain and Taiwan and Malaysia and, all these fun places like Mexico 5 times, LA, all across the U.S., back and forth, and numerous times, numerous plane flights, and all I gotta say for it and all I gotta show for it is that I'm 22 and I wanna do it all. So, but yeah, so I'm just so excited though, and I just want to thank you so much for tuning in. Um, Seriously, for tuning in with me today, and you know, um, and this is a song from Faith Hill, Sunshine in Summertime. I love it, playing in the background. I just feel like it's appropriate to just get that spirit going because, it's still summertime and we're in midsummer time here and in the States and it's exciting. So I hope you like every day. Sunshine and summertime is what I wish for you. Sunshine in summertime.